right, the time has come. I'm so glad that everyone is able to make it. I am going to record parts of our our book club get together. And if you have something or have a comment that you don't want me to get on the recording, just let me know and I won't have it recorded. Okay, so I know everybody's ready to start. Feel free to have your snacks and your beverages. It's all good. This is a laid back environment where we're going to take off the layers of this book and see how it applies to our life, whether it's in our personal lives or our business lives. Okay, so I know some of you do have your book, and some of you, this will be the first time that you are hearing about this book, and it's all good. It is all good. This is totally interactive, and we're going to go forth with this. We're going to have a good time. I'm glad that you was able to intermingle, introduce yourselves to each other, and all that good stuff. And again, thank you for coming. We will be planning to have more of these Mastermind book club sessions. We'll be doing it with different books. And yeah, it's exciting. So I'm going to start off with page 25, which is the first page of the story, and it states, "Who moved my cheese?" The story. Okay, once long ago in a land far away, and that again, that sounds like stories we used to hear when we was children, right? That fairyland. I know. There lived four little characters who ran through a maze, looking for cheese to nourish them and make them happy. So we'll stop right there and just take a breath. Take a breath right there and think about that. What is it that you are running around looking for to nourish you, and also are some of the things that make you happy? Feel free to jot these questions. Jot down the answer to these questions, and we would love to hear what your response is. We could kick that around a little bit. Okay, so we'll continue here. The two were mice named Sniff and Scurry, and two were little people, beings who were small as mice, but who looked and acted a lot like people today. Their names were Hem and Haw. Due to their small size, it would be easy not to notice what the four of them were doing. But if you look closely enough, you could discover the most amazing things. Okay, so I'm going to put a pin right there. I'm going to put a pin right there. I put a pin right there. Okay, I'm going to share your comment right there on on that. That is good. That is good. Isn't it funny that sometimes people do look closely at our lives and they're amazed at it, right? At the different things that's going on in our life, or maybe it's something that you're doing that's in their eyes is spectacular. I like that. That was a good point that you put out there. Okay. So we're going to continue with that one. So we're now on page 26, right? So every day the mice and the little people spent time in the maze looking for their own special cheese. So I'm going to put a pin right there. Tell your neighbor, what is that special cheese for you? What in your life is it that you're spending time looking for that's special for you? Mm-hmm. I know you got to think about it a little bit, right? And what they're thinking, you think about it too. What is your special cheese? What is that special thing in your life that you can't do without, or you're searching for, you haven't found yet? What is that special cheese. Okay. So hold on to those thoughts, okay? So we're going to continue. The mice sniff and scurry, possessing simple brains and good instincts. Searched for the hard, nibbling cheese they liked, as mice often do. The two little people, hem and haw, used their complex brains. See the comparison there, the differences, filled with many beliefs and emotions, to search for a very different kind of cheese with a capital C, which they believed would make them feel happy and successful. Now take a minute. Which ones do y'all, would you say, is more like you? Take a minute. Tell each other. Don't tell anybody else that. You too. Which one do you relate to more? Okay, so as different as the mice and little people were, they shared something in common. Every morning, they each put on their jogging suits and running shoes, left their homes, and raced out into the maze looking for their favorite cheese. The maze was a labyrinth of corridors and chambers, some containing delicious cheese, but there were also dark corners and blind alleys leading nowhere. It was an easy place for anyone to get lost. Have you ever gotten lost? Have you ever gotten lost? Take a minute and share your experience of what that was like. I'm going to pause I'm going to stop the video here. I would like for you to share your experience of what it was like to be lost or to get into dark corners, areas of uncertainties. You too. And what did it feel like?